This technology is next level. I just tried Moises AI Studio, and honestly, I'm shocked. This isn't your typical AI makes a song for you thing. Cause here's the true story. There's a song I wrote over 10 years ago that I love so much, but I don't know what to do with it. It's driving me crazy. But today, I wanted to see if Moises AI Studio could help me finish it. Moises AI Studio is different than other AI tools because it is context aware. That means it listens to your song and generates ideas from you. So it's like, imagine if you're strumming a guitar with a drummer that just gets you instantly. They know the feel, they know what you think in your head before you're even thinking it. It's like that musical collaborator that gets you on the first take. Okay, so let's jump into Moises AI Studio and see what it can do. Okay, so the cool thing about Moises AI Studio is that it is web-based. So if you have the internet, you have access to this amazing tool. It is also available for all tiers of Moises accounts, even the free tiers. Generative credits are included on the free and premium tiers, and users could actually purchase more credits once their monthly limit is reached. But pro users have unlimited access and more generative capabilities. Also, something else to note is Moises AI Studio is currently in a beta version. So what that means is that this is actively being improved to include more instruments, more sounds, and more genre capabilities. If you start with your own original song, you own the music you create. Moises does not face copyright challenges because they train exclusively on licensed or public content. Okay, so now let's try adding the song that I've been struggling to produce for 10 years. This is called Didn't Want.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything. On the first day I met you, I was crazy. You had no clue that I knew then what I knew now. I would love you till I'm 6 feet in the ground. I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know.
Woo! What I would give for a drummer to just know what I want to do, even before I do. So let's test this out. So we have some options here. We have stem generation, stem separation, voice conversion, and AI mixing. Let's start with stem generation, and let's start with the drums. So what I can do is lots of things. I can start with some of these presets, and yeah, let's just pick one. Let's go with jazz, generate stem. We can even do another one. Let's try soul, generate stem. Let's try R&B, generate stem. Let's see what happens here. Another thing that's cool is you can actually select a reference audio, or you can describe your desired sound. So let's go with, I want soulful drums, not too busy, and follows the vocals. Let's generate those stems. This is just my custom stems. Now let's take a listen to hear how some of these sound. All right, so I'm going to mute soulful R&B and my custom drums, and we'll start with the jazz drums.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know.
Okay, that's immediately not it, but that's okay. Let's listen to some of the other ones.
Didn't wanna take it slow.
Nope. All right, let's try one more time. R&B drums.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything on the first day.
Okay, not bad. So something cool that we can do is if we find the marquee tool, which just pops up if you drag over it, we can actually regenerate some of this part. So I want to regenerate the verse part because I want it to be a different. So regenerate selection, and let's go to drums, presets, and let's try AI match, generate stem. And now it's just regenerating just that part because I like how it sounds. I think it's kind of like the R&B drums are a great vibe for the song. Okay, let's see.
Hey, on the first day I met you, I was crazy. You had no clue that I knew then what I knew now. I would love you till I'm 6 feet in the ground. I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just
Okay, I'm curious. Let's hear how the custom drums sound.
I didn't wanna take it slow.
No, not those. Okay, so I like the R&B drums the best so far. Okay, so something that's really cool is I can actually go over to this chords button here and I can actually select AI detect and it will detect the chord progression of my chords. So let's try that. Yeah, these are my chords. And what's super cool about this is you can actually change the chords if you wanted to. You can change the tonality of it. You can add a bass note. You can also delete the chords. You can change the timing of the chords, but that's really cool if you just kind of need to know the chord progression of your song. And now I want to add a bass. So if you have over here, you see how it says using 4 tracks to generate? So it's going to use whatever you have soloed. So if you want it to just generate from the chords and the drums, you could actually mute your vocals. And so now when you see over here, it's using 2 tracks to generate. So I want to generate R&B bass. I want to generate an R&B bass, and maybe let's try a hip hop bass as well. And let's try one more custom bass. Let's try a chill, not too busy, upright bass. And let's generate that as well. Okay, now let's hear how these sound. Let's start with the R&B bass.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything. On the first day I met you, I was crazy. You had no clue that I knew then what I knew now. I would love you till I'm 6 feet in the ground. I didn't wanna take it slow.
So there's a lot of things that I like. There's some things that I don't like as much, but overall I do kind of like the rhythm of that bass. I would change around some of the notes, but that actually gave me a lot of ideas. So let's listen to the hip hop bass.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know.
Okay, that's definitely a no. Let's see the custom bass.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything. On the first day I met you, I was crazy. You had no clue that I knew then what I knew now.
Okay, so let's stick with the R&B bass, and also let's add a guitar. Let's see. I feel like R&B is our vibe. That's what we're going with. So let's stick with it. R&B. Let's generate that stem, and let's listen to it.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything.
Okay, let's let's try another guitar. I'm just curious to hear how it'll sound. I'm just gonna solo the instrumental because I wanted to use that track to generate. Let's try blues rock. Let's also try acoustic strum. I'm interested to hear how these sound. Okay, this is the blues rock. There's some bits of that I think are really cool. Okay, let's try the acoustic strum. Okay, I actually think I like the blues rock. Okay, cool. So I want to clean up this project just a little bit.
A few moments later.
So this is what we have so far.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything.
Okay, so what I actually want to do is I want to change up this guitar bit, and I want to regenerate selection, and I want it to be another blues rock. Okay, let's take a listen now.
Never gonna let you go. You're everything. On the first day I met you, I was crazy. You had no clue.
Another thing that you could actually do is go over here, click on these three dots and do separate stems. And I'm going to do select stems. And what I actually want it to break up is the hi-hat, cymbals, kick drum, and snare drum from each other. So I'm going to do separate stems. So now if I export it and bring this into my DAW of choice, I can actually work around this arrangement a little bit more because I have these individual stems. Check it out. And I just want to show you one more cool thing you can do. You can click on your vocals and you can select convert your voice. And then you can pick one of these singers who actually get paid a royalty every single time you use one of their voices. So I'm going to go with Amy. I'm going to select convert voice. And what this is going to do is use Amy's voice to sing the same part I'm singing, but in her voice. So this is really cool if you want to build background vocals or if you want to build a choir of sorts. So I'm just waiting for it to convert the voice and then we'll take a listen. Let's listen.
I didn't wanna take it slow. You're everything. On the first day.
So pretty cool option if you need it, but I don't need it for this song, so I'm actually going to delete those. So once you're happy with the song, what you can do is do AI mixing. So what this will do, it will prepare your tracks for AI mixing, and then you could decide the sample rate, the format, the export. You could do mix, just export the mix, or mix and stems. You could decide the musical style, and then you can go through and adjust all of these, the presence, the pan, the reverb, but they'll actually do what they think is best for you. So I'm gonna select export AI mix and then we'll listen to it when it's done. Okay, let's take a listen to the mix.
I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go. You're everything. On the first day I met you, I was crazy. You had no clue that I knew then what I knew now. I would love you till I'm 6 feet in the ground. I didn't wanna take it slow, and I just want the world to know I'm never gonna let you go.
Wow, The technology is crazy. I am definitely interested to see how this develops. I am curious to see what it sounds like when they add more musical styles and instruments. I think this could be a really great tool to get you out of your rut or to help you come up with some creative ideas that you may not have thought of, or maybe you thought of deep in your subconscious, but you couldn't pull them out. But I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Will you try this tool? I think because there is a free version and it's web-based that you should totally, at the very least, check it out. I will link it in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think it is very important to know about what technology is out there. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next video.